If you watch my last video about then you know I have nothing positive to say about the place. Like I said before, I did work there for about a good 2 years, but if I could take it back, I most definitely would. If you haven't seen the previous video, I suggest you go watch it. In that video I talked about the tuna and the guy that owned the restaurant. Today we're going to be talking about the customers. Actually, we're going to be talking about this one customer in particular. This is the job, the time period of my life that traumatized me and turned me into the thug nasty menace that I am today, because I had to learn how to stand on my own. On several different occasions, I had to tell my coworkers to go get the gun. The that I worked at was downtown, and it was like half a block away from a train station. So if you're from a central part of town, you should know that this is bad. You're going to come in contact with every type of person, down from Jehovah's Witnesses, rockheads, gang members, businessmen, so-called magicians, and so forth. One day I was working the opening shift. So it was 3 people on shift that day. It was me and it was 2 of my bosses. And this crazy lady comes in and she's just talking to herself. Man, what the I don't get paid enough for Why, God? Why this nigga gotta come in here when I'm in here? Just don't make eye contact. Just don't look at me. Anyway, she was homeless. You know what? Before y'all call me a bad person for telling the story about a homeless person, I just want to let y'all know she blatantly disrespected me for no reason on multiple occasions. Like I was saying, she was homeless. So when she came in, she had this big cart just full of her stuff, and she placed it right where the line started in front of the drink machine. And then she literally walks to the register where I was, and she just stares at me for like 45 seconds straight. So I'm in the middle of a subway having a stare down with a rockhead at like 11 a.m. in the morning. At that time, it was only about 2 customers sitting at the tables eating, and there was no one in the line. She was the only one standing up there. So no one really said anything about the car or paid it too much attention, because obviously we know that she's homeless and it's not really busy. This lady still did not order any food, and eventually we get 2 customers that walk in together. So my boss asked me to ask the lady to move her cart so that the 2 women that walked in could order their food. Man, now why the Lisa old want me to talk to her? I'm not finna fight no crackhead over no part. This job ain't worth it. Like, what the? How am I gonna fight a crackhead? Like, I might accidentally get jabbed by one of her baby powder needles. Like, nigga, this is not worth it. Hell no. So my boss looked a little scared, so I went up to the lady. I knew shorty was crazy off back, so I tried to, when I asked her, I literally tried to be as polite as possible. I put my Riz effect on 50, and I asked her what I needed to ask her. Hello, you beautiful, lovely creature. How lovely would it be if you may please move your cart out of this area to the designated parking space beside the chip rack, where you would be in no one's way. Thank you. I don't know what I said wrong, but I most definitely triggered her. As soon as I got the last few words out of my mouth, this rockhead loses her Move my cart? You want me to move my cart? You want me to move my mother cart? I done set this off. I done set this nigga off. You know what, ma'am? You know what? You're good. Don't even worry about it. It can stay there. They're fine. You're good. Don't even worry about it. No, nigga. You said you want me to move my You want me to move my The entire building broke out into complete silence, and everyone was just looking at us. She said, and I'll quote, "I'll set this off in an instant with your little ugly self, with your pink lips. That's why your lips pink, with your pink lips." I know Lisa was scared, because Lisa had a look of terror on her face. Who, if you watch my last video, you'll know exactly who Lisa is. So my other boss, who was the manager of the store, came out of the back, and she was like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to quiet down inside, be respectful, or you're gonna have to leave." That turned that lady up even more. Yeah, y'all just don't know who I am. I'll sue. I got a lawyer. You know what? I'm calling the police. I'm calling them, goddammit. I'm calling the police. Bro, why she gotta call the police? Like, she know we the same color. She know it's not safe for us. What the is she calling the popo for? In an instant of getting 911 on the phone, her entire mood switches. 911, what is your emergency? Hello, ma'am. I'm at the subway southwest north of your station, and I'm being attacked by the workers. And the one with the pink lips, she has it out for me, goddammit. She has it out for me. Yeah, sure. And where did you say the location was again, so I can send someone out? Oh, I forgot to tell you. How silly of me. I'm a little old white woman. Chief, we've got a little old white woman being attacked by a mob north southeast of the station. The victim is a little old white woman. I repeat, the victim is a little old white woman. We need the Jets and the German Shepherds. I repeat once again, we need the Jets and the German Shepherds. Anyway, as soon as the police pull up, they knew damn well off back she belonged to nigga lineage. And they knew she was crazy. Ma'am, what happened here? I walked in and they all were just disrespecting me. All of them. They telling me to move my shit. And they just disrespecting me. They just don't know who I am. I'll sue them. I'll sue them. Ma'am, unfortunately, you can't just call the police because you feel disrespected. Well, I need a different police officer. I need a different police officer. Get me a different troop out here right now. Get me somebody else out here right now. This crazy lady literally starts demanding a new police officer because the police officers that pulled up were not taking her side. While all this is going on, I'm literally standing behind the register like I have not moved this entire time, and I got the biggest grin on my face. Like my nigga, my smile literally hit the bottom of my eyelid on both sides. Like I thought that was so funny because the freaking police are out here really trying to reason with a real life rockhead. Like a real life rockhead, a baby powder guzzler. Anyway, the police end up just escorting her and her cart off the property back outside. And I'll be waiting for you, Miss Pink Lips, with your little ugly self. When you get off at 9 o'clock, I'll be waiting for you. Till this day, that is literally one of my most favorite customer stories from working at. I literally will crack up to it till this day.